Hey guys, it's a very basic Bible. We're on the final video of, hey, let's just read a Bible passage. Just read it, not necessarily Bible study, just reading the passage. Let's put our tricks and tips onto another Bible passage besides 1 Peter verses 1 and 2. Share screen. Let's go find another random Bible passage. Book list right there. There we go. Old Testament, New Testament. Let's go to Old Testament. I'm going to pick somewhere I have not read. Now, I've read the whole Bible several times, and many of the passages that I've studied many times. And I'm just going to pick a random passage. Let's try Ezra. Let's do Ezra 4. Okay. Let's see. We'll do Ezra 4 and 5. This is just random, okay? Here we go. Then the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah and frightened them from building, and bribed advisors against them to frustrate their advice all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Okay, what are some of the tricks and tips? Some of the names, okay? People of the land, discourage the people of Judah. The people of Judah, that Judah is a name, capital letter, okay. Bribed advisors against, frustrate all Cyrus, king of Persia, even till the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Hey, those are kind of similar. Cyrus, king of Persia, Darius, king of Persia. Okay, you got Judah, got Cyrus and king, okay. What are some small words? The people of the land. Discourage the people of Judah, okay, of the land of Judah. Frighten them from building. Frighten them from building, maybe. Okay, then the people of the land discourage the people of Judah and frighten them from building, and bribed advisors against them to frustrate their advice all the days of King Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Got some emphasis on some words just by finding, the small words. I'm not sure what it means yet, but we're just trying to read the sentence. Just trying to figure out what the sentence is saying, right? About some punctuation. Looks like one long sentence. Got a comma, comma. There's a comma. Okay, maybe we can get some phrases out of the punctuation. Then the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah, comma, and frightened them from building, comma, and bribed advisors against them to frustrate the advice all the days of King Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of King Darius, Persia. I see one place with two phrases, and bribed advisors against them to frustrate their advice all the days of King Cyrus of Persia, even until, okay. Who's the you referring to? I don't know if there's a word you. Let's find some words, some pronouns. We're not proverb or pro-adjective, we're pronoun. Yay, nouns. Okay, here we go. Then the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah. And okay, the people who lived in the land discouraged the people who lived in Judah and frightened them. Who's the them? The them must be Judah, because the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah. So the people of Judah are discouraged, frightened them, the people of Judah, from building, and bribed advisors against them, must be Judah, bribed advisors against Judah to frustrate Judah's advice all the days. Oh, wait, to frustrate their advice. Advisors, their advice. Look at that. So they're there. So, and bribed advisors against Judah to frustrate the advisors' advice all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Pretty cool, huh? All right. What's some other ones? Do you remember? Let's try this. Let's go. Ezra 4. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Then the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah. I'm reading in the NASB, I'll go on the left. and frightened them from building, and bribed advisors against them to frustrate their advice all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia. All right. Then the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah, and the people of the land frightened the people of Judah from building, and the people of the land bribed advisors against the people of Judah to frustrate the advisors' advice all the days of the kings there. Both those kings. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's look at another translation. Let's look at the ESV. It's right next door, right here. Okay. Then, sorry guys. Then the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah and made them afraid to build. Okay, frightened, afraid. Okay. And bribed counselors against them to frustrate their purpose, and bribed advisors against them to frustrate their advice. Okay, so here it looks like they're frustrating the advisors' advice. Here, they're frustrating the counselor's purpose. Whose purpose? I'm not sure, All the days of King Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the days of Darius, king of Persia. Okay, so it's pretty much the same. It's very similar. Let's read way over here. NIV. Then the peoples around them set out to discourage the people of Judah. The them would be Judah, according to our other two verses. And discourage the people of Judah and make the people of Judah afraid to go on building, period. Okay. Frighten them from building. They bribed the officials, the peoples around Judah. The peoples around Judah bribed officials to work against Judah and frustrate Judah's plans during the entire, is that Judah? Or is that the officials' plans? The NASC, you can see in the NASB, advisors against them to frustrate their advice versus officials worked against Judah to frustrate Judah's plans. If you're tracking with me, you can see there's a little discrepancy, but that's okay. Different translations, they do that. Nothing big. Don't worry about it. During the entire reign of Cyrus, king of Persia, and down to the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Okay. I mean, you can see, stop share. This one was a little longer, but that's okay. You can see how the verse ended up being able to be understood. We used our tips and tricks, and we found out now. Share a screen that it says, let's read it. Then the people of the land discouraged the people of Judah and frightened them from building, and bribed advisors against them to frustrate their advice all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia. You can hear I'm reading more natural. You can see that maybe I understand it. Maybe I get it. Have I studied it? Do I know the verses after it and before it? Do I know exactly who king of Judah and Persia is? Do I know exactly the people of the land? Why did they say it? Why is this one translation different from the NIV translation? I don't know all that. It's not Bible study yet. Right now, Bible reading. Just Bible reading. God will reveal stuff to you even in Bible reading. I wrote something down here. God's revelation is words on a page and the thoughts we acquire when reading them. Okay, guys, God can work through not just Bible study, but just learning to read the Bible. I think it's good. I think it works, and God will honor our efforts. He loves us very much. Thank you guys for being part of this. Go and apply these tips and tricks to other Bible passages, and we might do that to some other ones in the future. See you later from Very Basic Bible.